No, you didn't listen because you were here. I'll put this up on the big screen.
I am done, but I need to upload it.
We'll do that now.
I think you upload it. How do you even turn it into a PDF? Because I'm save it as how I'm not going to. Take a picture, send it to the person. Yeah, I'm not going to.
What am I supposed to do?
Please. Come on. I know what to do now. Oh my gosh, this is so much. This one. My sideways. Sorry, done. Yes, but I'm so tired.
Okay, you need to stop talking. So I'm just waiting for there to be a few viewers next door, because at the moment it says 0 viewers. Okay, so all of you keep quiet now. Okay, I've got 2 viewers next door, and I'm going to start going through it now. So, question 1. I realise for the people in the room with me, this is backwards on the screen, but it will be saved on YouTube so you can watch it later. Okay, so the answers. Question 1, 3x plus 2 equals 50. Take away 2 from both sides. 3x equals 48. I'm not going to write down the stuff on the side that I'm doing each time. I'm just going to say it with my mouth. Divide both sides by 3. X equals 16. First answer, x equals 16. I'm going through these very quickly in order to get finished by 10 past here. No viewers next door. So I'm just going to write 1 viewer next door. Question 2. 4x minus 11 equals 25. I'm going to add 11 both sides to get 4x equals 36. I'm going to divide both sides by 4 to get x equals 9. Next question. Question 3. 5 plus, nope, wrong. 5 plus 4x equals 53. I'm going to take away the 5 to get the bit with x on its own. So taking away 5 from both sides, 4x equals 48. But I only want to know what a single x is. So I divide everything by 4 to get x equals 12. Only one person watching it next door. Number 4. 16 minus 3x equals 4. (16) minus 3x equals 4. There's a couple of ways you could approach this. I'm going to add 3x to both sides so that it's not a negative and have it like that as 16 equals 4 plus 3x. So I've basically added 3x to both sides to get rid of the minus 3x. Then I'm going to take away 4 from both sides to get the bit with x on its own. And then, so 12 equals 3x, but I only want to know what 1x is. So I divide everything by 3 to get 4 is equal to x. And then just flip that round, x equals 4 to fit the convention of having the x on the left and what it's equal to on the right. Okay, number 5. X over 5 plus 2 equals 26. I'm going to take away 2 from both sides to get the bit with x on its own. So taking away 2 from both sides, x over 5 equals 24. I don't want to know what x over 5 is. I want to know what a whole big fat hairy x is. So I'm going to multiply by 5 to get a whole x. And if I multiply by 5 the other side, x equals 120. Number 6. 76 minus x over 4 equals 50. There's a few ways you could approach this. I'm just going to add the x over 4 to both sides so that I don't have to deal with negatives. So adding that fraction with x to both sides, 76 equals 50 plus x over 4. I'm now going to take away the 50 from each side to get the bit with x on its own. So taking away 50, 26 is equal to x over 4, but I want to know what whole x is, so I'm going to multiply everything by 4 to get a whole x, and when I multiply 26 by 4, I get 104. So the final answer is x equals 104. That is question 6. Question 7, with is on both sides, 14x plus 8 equals 7x plus 2. I'm going to take away as much x as I can from each side. So the most x I can take away is 7x. So taking away 7x from both sides, I get 7x. Still plus 8 is equal to 2 because the 7x has disappeared. So 7x plus 8 equals 2. I want to get the x bit on its own, so I'm going to take away the 8. 7x equals minus 6 if I take away 8 from each side. And then I want to divide everything by 7 to get single x. X equals minus 6 over 7. Not the prettiest of answers, but there you go. Question 8. 14x plus 3 plus 2x is equal to 3x plus 4. I'm going to gather terms that are of the same type. So the 14x and the 2x I'm going to bring together to make 16x. So I've got 16x plus 3 is equal to 3x plus 4. Then I'm going to take away as much x as possible from both sides to get 13x plus 3 is 4. My camera's just fallen over. Take away 3 from both sides to get the x bit on its own. 13x is equal to 1, and then divide everything by 13 to get what a single x is. X equals 1 over 13 as a fraction. Right, on to question. Just keeping an eye on the clock here. 8 minutes past, 2 minutes to do 2 questions, and then time to go home. So, question 9. 8x plus 5 minus 2x minus 4 equals 9x plus 7 plus 4x minus 8. I'm going to gather together terms of the same type. So 8x minus 2x makes 6x, and 5 minus 4 makes 1. So that's 6x minus 1 is equal to, we've got 9x's here, 4x's here makes 13x, and 7 with minus 8 makes minus 1. 6x plus 1 equals 13x minus 1. I'm going to take away as much x as I can from both sides, which is 6x, to get 1 is equal to 7x minus 1. I'm going to add the 1 to both sides to get the 7x bit on its own. So adding 1 to both sides, 2 is equal to 7x. And then I'm going to divide everything by 7 to get single x on its own is equal to 2 divided by 7. So x is 2 over 7. Last question. "24 divided by x plus 6 equals 9. This is tricky because the x is on the bottom. I'm going to take away 6 from both sides to get 24 over x equals 3. I'm going to multiply by x to get rid of the fraction, and that gives me 24 is equal to 3x. And then I'm going to divide everything by 3 to get x is equal to 8 was the answer to the last one. And it's now 10 past, so time to go.
I can see the answer.